Good morning guys, welcome back to another video. So we spent our day in Phetchabun in a hotel. So we're up here in Phetchabun. You can see there's quite a lot of these chalet 10 grounds sort of thing. Quite fancy. Apparently they can't build permanent hotels, so instead they build these little campsites. Little viewing area up here. Let's go take a look. Wow, Phetchabun, so pretty. You can see all the little townhouses. You can see the road snaking up its way up the mountain. You can see little stores. You can see little campgrounds. You can see the little outlines of the mountains. You can see cars passing by. You can see little farmlands, planting vegetables. So, a few facts about Buhin Rongkla National Park. Well, for one, it's a protected piece of land because National Park, mainly because of its beautiful mountainy terrain, the forested mountainscape, and, well, it's quite a treasure right here in Phetchabun. And because of its location, it's near the border of Laos, and therefore it's part of the Luang Prabang mountain rainforest ecoregion. And just another thing to note is that historically speaking, the park is also the base of operations of the long fight between Thai combatants in the Communist War of Thailand. So other things to know about the park is that, well, in the park there are various mountains in the Phetchabun Mountains, which is basically the name encompassing all of these mountain ranges. So there's obviously Buhin Rongkla, Pukitau, Pu Pengma, and which is the highest one is Pu Mankau. The second tallest is Pu Lom Lo. And these mountains, they can go as high up as at least 1800 meters. And because of these mountains, there are also various streams like the Huai Lam Na Sai and Huai Lang Yai. If you don't understand what's been going on lately, it is currently the Songkran festival in Thailand as of the recording of this video, and it's kind of like a Thai New Year. So what people do is that they grab paint water, flour water, regular water, and they throw it on cars and on people and on friends, and basically this water is to show some sort of like it's like a symbolism, right? It symbolizes washing away sin and bad luck so that you can have a prosperous new year. driving, we find ourselves at Wat Pra Tat Pa Songkin, and it is basically this temple on a hill next to Tangdeng village. And basically, it was opened recently, 2004 in fact, so people could practice Buddhism. And well, as you can tell, even the locals have kind of settled in with this temple because of its like unique design and its structure. It's, you know, gained quite the attention from outsiders and foreigners. So here, yeah, Wat Phra Ta Songke. Basically, there's two of them. There's the main temple right here, and of course, there's the Buddha statue right down the way. As you can see, it's a very busy place. There's lots of shops right down the street from this temple, and there's obviously a lot of tourists, and especially because today is Songkran, a sort of celebration day. There's a lot of people out and about. This is a public holiday. The other main monument in this area is the five-seated Buddhas, and their presence in this mountainscape is quite imposing, really. And apparently, if you were to climb up to the main head, well, the biggest one, you'll find genuine Buddha relics. And here we are at the main temple. And the first thing that will strike you is obviously the incredible nature of the colors that are incorporated into the building design. If you were to take a closer look at the building itself, you will notice that, well, they're not actually paints, but they're more of like mosaics. There are smash pots, smash plates, there's vases, there's glass beads, there's broken glass, there's jewelry. In fact, there's even like some beads here and there, some pearls, and well, they're kind of put together in a way that makes this building look incredibly pretty, and it's one of the main attractions, or at least the main reason why people come to look at this temple. As you can see, since it's a Songkran festival, people are here and they're bathing the Buddha with this fragrant water that's set up here for them. So here we are at the main temple. We climbed a few floors, so now we're at the very top where the stupa part is. Inside here we're greeted by a jade Buddha and a gold-plated Buddha. And there's a few Buddhist artworks and sort of, how do I say, abstract pieces of art to look around. If you were to climb up the base of the stupa, you would actually find this little viewing deck. And while there's a few Buddha statues around the sides, the main attraction, or at least the main thing you're supposed to be looking at, is the view, like this panoramic view of the Phetchabun mountains. Buddha and the Dharma wheel. And here we are at the pentuplet Buddha statue. I've been here before and I've seen most of the things here, but there's also quite a few new ones. For instance, this Thai temple, this traditional Thai temple, I've never actually seen here before. It's either I've been like completely blind to all this beautiful, beautiful scenery, or it's just new. Much like the other main temple, most of the ceilings and walls are decorated with beautifully crafted little shapes and patterns using old chip plates, cups, jewelry, anything that can catch your eye. So, further up the road from the temple is Pino Latte Restaurant and Cafe. My parents have been here before, but I don't think I have. So this will be my first time trying out this restaurant. Alright, first impressions right off the bat. Really good view. And this restaurant is actually looking pretty cool. When you go through here, you see all these cakes and pastries. The first thing that we have is our super fancy soda. I have the strawberry lime, my dad has green apple, and my mom has blue sky. Wow. Alright, what are you looking at, Dad? Food indeed. So here, our pizza, carbonara, and fries. So basically, our pizza is quite special. We actually have two halves. So one half is, I think, smoked sausage, and the other half is bacon and mushrooms. And over here we have our carbonara pasta with bacon, a full egg in the middle, and of course we have some french fries on the side. So nice, so sharp one. Something's kind of odd about the weather. It's getting kind of cloudy and windy. Which is honestly something I've not felt or seen in at least a week or two. Could we finally be seeing some rain? See how that's darker, that's brighter. Could you imagine rain finally after all these days and weeks? It's raining. There is raindrops falling on our car window. It's finally raining! It's been so long, it's finally raining! So we actually know of this little oddity out here in Lomsak, and it's basically the Blue Sky Resort. And if you don't know what the Blue Sky Resort is, it is basically a resort up here in Phetchabun. And their whole shtick is that their houses and the land surrounding it is meant to be styled after an English countryside. So as you go along the resort, you'll see all these fancy English-looking bones. Where? I heard it. Oh, hail. Oh, yep, it's hard. It's hard. It's hail. It's hail. Yep, sideways rain. Very heavy wind. Very heavy rain. There's more hail. More hail. We're out of here. Out of here. Oh my god. We're out of here. Despite all the rain and the hail, we've actually managed to escape the rain. It's slightly drizzling here, but not by much. It's still really dry here, but you know what? Just enough to see this windmill farm. I think there was originally a signboard here, but I think it may have been blown over at some point. I think on a more busy, less Songkrani day, there have been more stalls and people here, but at the moment, it's really just us and a few workers. Absolutely nobody here. Just us, the windmills. Very interesting day. Now, I'm not really sure how Khao managed to turn a wind farm into a tourist attraction, but I mean, I get it. It's got some great views here. Lots of very colorful looking flowers here too. Pretty well taken care of, if I do say so myself. There's a coffee shop here. A nice little garden row down there. The rain's all gone. It's back to regularly scheduled Thai weather. Hello. What's a crosswind? You guys never played this. How? So cool! Oh my god! Wow!
Outside. Watch this side.
Another small place we decided to visit was the Khao Sacrificial Monument, and basically this monument was built in order to honor the fallen civilians, soldiers and policemen who sacrificed themselves in their service. And this monument was mainly for the three provinces, Phetchabun and Owing during 1968 and 1982. And also here there's a weapon museum, but at this time of recording, it was not open, so we could not check it out. So as we return to town, we find that most of the people living here have actually come out to play. And because of the cooler temperatures of the evening, more people have come out to celebrate Songkran, as I explained earlier, by throwing water, shooting water guns, throwing water balloons, splashing colored water, throwing flower water. It's quite a fun time, honestly. And as we drove past, we spotted many people having a firefight. Well, in this case, a water fight. They're throwing water everywhere from truck to truck, from house to house, from people to people. It's quite incredible to see such a, great display of festivity in these times.
Wow, look over there. Is that a weed killer? They use the weed killer bottle. Habis lah the food.
So if you didn't know, Tin Sarpong is basically a ritual or a tradition where people plaster white powder over other people's faces in an attempt to ward off evil spirits and bad luck. Okay, so we're gonna eat some shabu tonight. Let's go eat shabu. Yeah. So if you don't know what shabu shabu is, it's basically a Japanese sort of way of preparing food. Basically, you get like a pot of like broth and some ingredients, and you dip the basic ingredients into this broth, and you should get a complete meal. You do all this by yourself, no one does it for you. You take your time to cook it however you like. And as you can see, we have ordered a lot of meat. There's bacon, there's ham, there's vegetables, squid, mushrooms, noodles, even tofu and dumplings, and well, quite a lot to eat if I'm completely honest.
This one.
The mushroom or the black one?
This one is mushroom.
Mushroom, okay.
No, that's another.
So yeah, pretty good shabu. I'm having quite a good time here. But now it's time to go back to the hotel. And as you can tell, even after the sun sets and night starts rolling in, people are still going around in these pickup trucks throwing water at each other and having fun. It is a really special time to be in Thailand. In fact, as it got darker, the party actually started becoming, well, crazier. There were light shows and DJs and wow, it was like an actual street party. Alright guys, we're back at the hotel now. We're just gonna go to sleep. And tomorrow we'll be heading out, leaving Phetchabun. We'll be going to Phetchabun, which is about a whole day's worth of driving. So I hope to see you then tomorrow. Goodbye.